Hey, horror fans! Once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Mani G. Yes, continuing on with the 31 Days of Horror, it is time to review the one-time Halloween special from Marvel. It is Werewolf by Night. Woo! Now, Werewolf by Night is a 2022 American television Halloween special. It was directed by Michael Gina, oh boy, I should have known how to pronounce this first. Ginanucci, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Was written by Heather Quinn and Peter Cameron. Now it stars Gail Garcino Bernal, Laura Donnelly, and Harriet Salmon Harris. Now, for this special, it follows a lycanthrope. Oh boy, it follows a lycanthrope superhero who fights evil using the abilities given to him by a curse brought on by his bloodline. Yes. Now, thanks to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm sure most people know by now some of the popular heroes that have come from Marvel Comics. While most people know about Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Black Panther and others, Marvel also had comics based on some of the popular creatures from horror, whether it's Dracula, the Wolfman, Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, some of mostly the Universal monsters. Marvel actually had comic books on these characters. Now, while most people who read Marvel Comics know about Dracula from the Tube of Dracula comic books series, that's where the character Blades come from, Marvel had another comic book, a horror comic book, featuring a werewolf called The Werewolf by Night. Now, while the comic wasn't as popular as Tomb of Dracula was, the werewolf was featured in many other comics in the Marvel Universe for years. He got along pretty well, even though his own comic book, Werewolf by Night, wasn't as popular. The werewolf character, Jack Russell, was featured in a whole bunch of other Marvel series. And as a matter of fact, he actually debuted with other horror-based comic book characters known as the Midnight Suns. They even actually had several werewolf-based characters like Wolfsbane from the New Mutants. They actually had a nice series going along. So Werewolf Jack Russell has been around in the Marvel Comics for a while. So when Kevin Feige announced that there would be a special Halloween show airing on Disney Plus during this time, I wasn't surprised that the werewolf would be the one that they would use. They could have gone with Dracula, but I don't know what type of plans they have to do with Dracula or if they're ready to introduce vampires in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But after watching this, I'm pretty sure that's coming up soon. Now, this takes place in the residence of famed monster hunter Ulysses Bloodstone, where we have several experienced monster hunters, including Jack Russell, attend his funeral. Now, his widow, Verisera, tells him that they will participate in a competitive hunt to determine who will wield the powerful Bloodstone artifact and then become the new leader of the monster hunters. And that's kind of basically what the show is about. And we get to see them go into this established labyrinth. They attach the Bloodstone to a monster that they're going to hunt, and it's up their job to get it. Now, you really have to give director Michael credit on how he films the show, as you'll definitely get Universal Monsters vibes from it, because I definitely got it. Now, it's filmed in black and white. That's the first good thing. The set design for the Bloodstone Manor and the costumes that the hunters wear all have the look, style, and atmosphere from one of those movies. It's very, very well set. I love the set design that they have for the for the Bloodstone Manor. I love the costumes that they wear. Even though this is taking place in modern times, it all looks like something that came out of from a Universal Monsters movie, and set design looks at all well. And you add the black and white filming, it just gives this film such an incredible old school horror feel. This also you have to get credit for cinematographer Zoe Wright, because she does a fantastic job of how this film looks so well, looks so old fashioned, and looks so nostalgic. You have to get credit on how Michael directs the film and how Zoe made the film look so great. I also like the fact that the filmmakers use practical effects, especially on how the werewolf looks, which is something great because sometimes, as much as I understand and appreciate how CGI effects are being used, but I like the fact that they're actually stuck with practical effects here. While we don't get a transformation scene because it's done off screen, we still get to see how dangerous the werewolf is. Once again, bringing back vibes of the Wolfman. I love the werewolf design here. Now, Mexican actor Gael Garcia Bernal is great as Jack Russell, a man who's hiding a terrible secret, also hiding in plain sight, but knows how to blend in without drawing suspicion from the other hunters. I love the chemistry he has with Laura Donnelly, who plays Elsa Bloodstone, the estranged daughter of Ulysses, who actually has her own motives for attending the funeral. And I simply love the surprise appearance of a certain swamp creature that the monsters the hunters are after, and I'm sure most Marvel comic book fans will be as well. Definitely was surprised to see that person in there. Despite the lack of gore and blood, there's still plenty of violence, and I love the fight scenes Elsa and the werewolf have during the third act of the film. It's filmed very well. We get to see all the violence. There's some little splats of gore. I like how sometimes when the werewolf is attacking the guards there at the manor, we get sprinkles of blood onto the lens. That shows you how ferocious the werewolf can be. Like I said, even though we don't get it, the fight scenes are great. So for me, this was a fantastic Halloween show. Obviously, setting in the black and white, we get color added on in toward the end of the film, where we get to see um, a song from Wizard of Oz, which I thought was uh, kind of a nice way to put that music in after it goes in color. The set designs and the acting from the leads make you wanting more. Yeah, that's really the only problem I have with this show is that, it's like it's very short, it's fast paced and it goes along very well, but you want more because that's how good this was. And I'm pretty sure that once everyone reacts how well this was, I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige will probably decide to put a feature length film with The Werewolf by Night and other supernatural horror creatures that Marvel has at their disposal. So, ordinarily I don't give out my gold rings when it comes to TV shows because mainly it's a series, so I don't give it. But since it's just a one off TV show, if I were to give it any type of my gold rings, it's definitely going to get 4 out of my 5 bloody gold coins if I were to give it out because that's how great this was. So there you have it. That's my video and review for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share because it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, what you thought about Werewolf by Night? Did you enjoy it? Did you love the black and white setting and the great atmosphere that this film has? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought about it. Also, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime when I put a new video such as this one. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Meister, Monty G, and always remember that horror rules. And I see you in my next video. I'm out.